Not gonna do a recap real quick?
Oh, I'm gonna do the recap while you guys are doing your saving throw. So,
Save.
as you guys had gone back in the past and tried to correct your mistakes from previously, some of you had chosen to make alterating plans to see how what would happen in the future.
I critically saved. What?
Oh, wow.
Wow, actually, the the two that didn't save last time saved this time. So, Ghaleon and O'Koss, due to the headache you had previously, you recognized it right away. So it didn't affect you as much compared to Ardorel, who got the effects from it.
Because unlike last time, I actually interacted with my other self, going against all of my principles.
So now you guys are seeing that the timeline, you start getting small images of different things that have occurred now in this new timeline, as they're just quick flashes of events. Now, as you phase into the current area, you find yourselves on one of the streets. As you find yourself on one of the streets, you realize right away that the sky is normal. The place is calm.
Where did we show up?
Oh.
Oh, we're right by our tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With my 20 passive perception, do I see smoke or anything off in the direction I would know
You do
it?
not.
Hmm.
There is no smell of smoke. You don't hear any fighting. You see people on the streets walking around, and you can see a soldier passing by.
You know, flag him down. Hey, you over there.
What do you want?
What happened to the invasion?
What invasion?
The wild magic?
The wild
You
magic.
can't just ask people these things when you go to the past.
Wait, what do you mean when we go to the past?
When we jump the timelines, you gotta kind of be vague about the time.
Gotta be cool. You gotta just ask if there was, what's been happening? We've been out of the town. Has there been any interesting events lately? You don't just go, hey, did we get invaded?
You realize he's standing right next to us, and I point at him.
Yeah, but we can kind of already.
Have you gentlemen been drinking a bit of the pint?
Yes.
We've had way too much to drink.
Do you need?
But it's okay. We live here.
Yes, we are at our.
Can you make your way home, or do I have to put you in a holding?
We're good. We're good.
I'm not going to say anything.
Why don't you help your friend out? He seems to be a bit disoriented.
You have him. Come on, friend.
Sure. So we're going to the tavern?
Tavern.
So who fucked it up this time?
In all reality, I think all three of us did a little bit.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you did.
Like what?
But I mean, I kind of
You,
did the worst.
O'Koss, you do realize that you're just north of your tavern.
Yeah,
You recognize the streets.
yeah.
So it's still a rundown place, but it's nothing you're not used to already.
It looks exactly like what I remember, right?
Oh, you're talking about the tavern? I'm talking about the area.
I'm in the area.
As you turn around and as you make your way around the corner to your tavern, you realize that the tavern looks refurbished.
Does it look like my plans?
Yes.
Ooh. I'm still not
It
thrilled, but
looks completed.
what the heck?
Wait, like post renovations?
Yes.
Did we not come back far enough?
I guess we'll find out.
Interesting.
The sign that says Braun Reverse Tavern looks brand new with actual lights on it now.
Look, Steffi. Look at his lights.
The up front, the grass looks properly cut, everything looks very trimmed. You can tell now that the buildings are more, instead of a little bit separated, they look more unified all the way across the entire block now.
Okay.
Kind of like you would in just like your designs wanted it to look more
Yeah, they were meant to be like one big building.
like a strip mall.
Yeah.
Kind of, they all look alike.
And they would attach together.
Mm-hmm. Well, the minute you walk in, you notice that it doesn't take you right into the tavern. There is like a hallway now before you walk into the tavern.
Which building?
At the tavern.
Okay.
I think your plants had like a hallway in the beginning section.
The tavern was still in the same spot, but there was a hallway through the buildings.
We could secretly take through all the spots.
That as well. Oh, in the back. Is it
No, I'm sorry. No, that was a porch actually.
to the
Sorry,
south?
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
plans right now.
Okay.
I'm just pulling them up.
Yeah,
for
it's a
you
porch. Yeah.
Oh God, what map? I wish it would tell me what fucking map I'm on. There we go. All right, do you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the porch area you walk into as you walk into the main tavern area now. As you're greeted by Rancor. Bosses!
Hey. What does he look like?
It's still the same.
Okay.
Hey, Rengar, I have a very important question for you, and if you can't tell me the answer, you're fired.
What?
What year is it?
Hold on. He's counting his fingers real quick. Now?
Yeah.
He looks around nervously. He grabs a paper and goes, "It's this year."
What year is it?
The date that you guys returned back. It's the correct time.
Okay.
Yeah, but when we were sent away versus
We
whenever
should be
that
back
is.
in like present and what would
You're
be
currently in
considered
your
present
present.
time.
You're currently in your present time.
Yeah, but when we left our present time.
Certain events just hadn't happened.
Remember, we went
I'm
from the
assuming.
one present time back to the past again, and then we went back to this time.
It's like Back to the Future.
Yeah, but that would mean this is not where we're supposed to be.
What are you talking about? Everything's completed.
You just can't
Look,
be
everything
happy,
looks-
can you? Like,
Everything's
I
completed.
want
Look,
the
it is. It's perfectly what it's supposed
that
to look like in here.
no.
What do you mean? Are you mad because there's no portal in the sky?
Hey Rhaegar, do you have the plans for this place?
Yeah, I have the plans you made here. Hold
Let me
on,
take a look at 'em.
He goes. I'll be right back. I have to. It's in the vault.
Oh,
Okay.
see, maybe we should go to the vault.
See,
Why don't
my
we all
theory.
go to the vault? Let's everybody go to the vault. That's a great idea.
Okay, fine.
I love that you made this, O'Koss. He puts his hand on the thing. It like scans his hand and then scans his eyeball.
Oh, jeez. Those
And then another
dwarves.
well,
thing
clearly
scan.
some
another-
shit still must have
Okay,
happened the
You
same.
came up with some great technology here. Look.
I mean, it's a
some
magic.
shit must have still
I'm
happened the
actually
same for us to
I'm
actually
laughing in
bother.
character too.
What?
And then to open his password, he belches.
The hell of a password.
Yeah, that's
And then the doors open.
What do we see inside the vault?
Another vault. You have to walk in there so it closes behind you so the next door opens.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So there's to get into the secret passage, there's a door, two doors, and then there's the additional double door. Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a squeeze because Rangar's in there. If it was three of you, it wouldn't be a problem, but Rangar kind of has to lift his hands up a little bit so that way everybody fits.
Right.
What was the third one? What was the second door? Blood?
I didn't have any spec on it. You can do whatever you want.
Sure. There's a little needle, so he just puts his finger in there, takes a little bit of blood from him, and then the doors finally open.
I hope that is self-cleaning.
You don't want people sharing needles.
I did not spec that. It must have been the dwarves going all out.
The doors they don't open the way that they open the last doors is they kind of like split apart.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like in the middle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you're greeted into the vault,
And it's
which in the center has Ghaleon's sword.
what sword?
Black one I gave him.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Ghaleon?
Oh, well, you know what I mean? That's my sword. You remember my old black sword?
I don't.
I was using
I
that
mean-
before I
Rangar,
got
what
the,
is this?
the new sword.
So,
Rangar, what is this?
Ghaleon's sword.
Do I
Yeah.
do I recognize it?
Is
I would assume so.
I knew that he handed that off to himself, right?
Yes,
I
you
was
saw
even
that.
there.
He did it in front of you.
Yeah, I remember. I totally
like-
did not try to hide it at all.
Yeah, he passed it off to his previous self, hoping that it would, help him.
There'd be benefits.
Obviously, it
For
did.
everybody. Look how much better everybody's doing.
There's a difference between better and where we're supposed to be. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
It's all about perspectives, I think. You know what I mean?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Why'd you tell yourself a bunch of stuff?
I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Even though
Well,
my
Yeah.
And then I point over at all the extra things, and obviously you must have told yourself again.
Guys, why are you arguing?
Oh, we're not arguing. This is just a regular conversation. You should know that freaking by now, Rengar.
Yeah, it's basically just a continuation of the conversation we've been having since
Forever.
Doucherson has first came into our lives, wherein I said, "Hey, don't do anything when the time guy says anything because it'll just affect your stuff." And lo and behold, it did.
Well, you guys said you're gonna be on a
Pretending he
mission,
isn't
and
there
then
won't make him go away.
you
I
guys,
figured.
you guys
I
said you were
figured,
going on a
like,
Not
mission.
thinking about what he said, so it doesn't affect our choices, would mean we were still just making the same choices we were
Well, you
going to
guys
make.
decided to. At least
Wait,
Ghaleon decided to change this.
Well,
guys,
I gave.
guys,
What?
you supposedly went on a mission and didn't come back for 9 months.
That happens all the time.
We're 9 months into the future.
Well, no, I guess in our present, there was something that happened to where we left for 9 months.
So ourselves could still be here.
Didn't we leave? And didn't we come back shortly before everything was, or shortly after everything had gone to shit here?
No, well, when we originally freaking went back, well, we went forward.
We'd only been back in town for what, 2 weeks?
But we went back so far, we changed what went on.
Yeah.
So a new event could have happened to where we left town.
Or we left at the same point in time and we just haven't come back 2 weeks ago when we were supposed to come back. I don't remember how long we were gone, but I know we went pretty far.
Oh, when we went through the different planes and whatnot.
No, when we went to that other island and shit.
Oh, but that was way in the past, though. That was well before, and we're back to the present now. It would be a different time.
That was after the 3-year time jump, wasn't it?
That was before the
Yeah.
3-year time jump when we went to the island, wasn't it?
Because
No, you guys went to the island, and the island you went into the plains, and then from the plains you had the time your jump.
Oh yeah.
And then
okay, yeah.
and then now you had the issue at home, and then you had the time travel shit.
Man, fuck time travel. Shit gets confusing as hell.
I figured I'd give us a hands up. I figured it'd be good for us.
Do you guys want the bags you ordered?
Yes.
Yeah, we want the bags that we ordered.
What bags?
The bags that we ordered, O'Koss.
These are the special bags you guys ordered here.
Do you have the plans, Rengar?
Yeah. I'll give it to you. I just forgot that the delivery guy brought these over for you guys, special ordered.
When I look at Rengar, does he have a smarter ring on?
Yes, he does.
So he's smarter now. Okay, that's good.
Now, your plans are over there. This is the O'Koss wall. That's the Ghaleon wall. And
We
then
also have upstairs.
the Ardorel wall. So...
I assume there's just a bunch of gold here, too.
I want to look inside the vault and see what kind of items are in here.
Gold is on... And then next to the door are like 2 chambers. 2 bigger locks. That's where the gold are in each one of those.
Okay.
Your stuff is in here, though.
What, like items?
No, this is where you store it, because this is why you made the bags.
Oh, okay.
Did you forget?
These are bags of holding?
Take us to the bags.
That's a freaking...
No, he hands you a bag. He hands everybody a bag. And then he goes over to O'Koss's side and pulls out what looks like... What the fuck are they called in the bank? The deposit boxes?
Yeah.
He pulls out one of those, puts it on one of the tables there, and then opens it up and goes, "Here you go."
Okay. I'm going to look it over and use my skills or whatever to see if it's exactly as I originally planned it.
It is, with improvements.
Then I'm concerned.
Apparently, O'Koss outdid himself.
This
You see a lot of references to the arm.
No, I'm looking at the plans for the tavern.
It is.
And it looks different from how I originally made it.
No, it still looks the same, just with small improvements.
Apparently, telling yourself to not remember stuff really went over well. I wink.
Yeah, I don't know how this can be fixed.
Rangar winks as well.
What are you winking at me for, Rengar?
I saw him wink. I thought you wanted all of us to wink. Wink.
No, that's not what he meant.
He knows what I meant, Rangar.
Oh,
He knows what I meant.
he nods.
But don't look. Everything's great.
So,
We're gonna go look
Rangar
at these.
Rangar goes, I have to go upstairs and take care of something. Are you guys good here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have? Did
You can trust
O'Koss
us with our own money.
give you a communicator so he can communicate with you? I'm pretty sure he would have.
You guys took it away from me because I called at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that
And
checks.
I got Ardorel mad. And he took it away.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I don't have it.
Where did you put it? Or where did we put it? I forget.
Ardorel, you get a small flashback that's in the vault. You put it back in the vault somewhere.
See, guys, this is the problem. If things happen that we did not do, we're not in the right place. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because that means
home is where you make it. It's what I've always learned.
Am I going to get my communicator?
I think it might be a good idea that we give his communicator back. We might need to talk to him.
I'll be upstairs if you need me. I gotta tell everybody else what we gotta prep for tonight's foods. I'll have your foods ready, guys, when you get back up.
All right, thank you.
He walks out. Now you guys see these. They're labeled. It's labeled on top. O'Koss, Ghaleon,
Yeah.
Ardorel. As well as the two vaults that are side to side.
I'll take a look in the bag.
So just so you understand, it's here and here.
Yeah. Those are the money ones.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it's just a scam. All right.
So what's in the bag?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna check the bags first.
All right. Go ahead and how you want to roll an investigation?
Roll investigation to look in a bag?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bag is this?
Who knows?
These more bags of holding.
O'Koss should identify the bag.
Sure. I'll go touch mine.
It came back to you as an idea when you got the bag of holdings.
So not me, but another one of me made a specialty bag of holding.
Well, you had to. It came, and now it's coming back to you as a flashback when you actually had the idea and ran into another group that dealt with this sort of stuff and worked with them to create this. Instead of tossing your gems away, you actually had used them and they created this. Now, when you looked up, you realize that there are gems also, that gems and runics all over this vault. And then you realize you stick your hand in there and you're literally reaching into this vault. To whatever you have stored in here.
These bags are access points to the vault?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out a coin and toss it into my bag.
You see it arrive and you see it arrive and get tossed onto your side.
Does it land anywhere in particular?
Since it's a coin, it just landed on the shelf.
Okay. I'm
Could
gonna
put a
pull
different
out
type.
one of my spare swords and toss it in there.
You see it goes on your weapon rack.
Okay. Okay.
And we look and see what's already on our weapon racks and everything. What items we already have stored in there?
All your weapons are in there. The ones that were on you are now in there.
Wait, we have doubles of our weapons now?
No,
Our
your
old ones
weapons
anyway?
are no longer on you. They're in there. The one where you pulled it out of you, the one you had on you was the one on your back. But any other weapons you had on you are all in there.
My other weapons would be in the bag of holding.
They're no longer in there.
Interesting.
Actually, you don't even have your bag of holding.
Concerning.
Your bag of holding was what was used to create this.
But like we had our bag of holding with us.
And it disappeared when you arrived.
I don't like this. Is at least all the money still around?
Well, you
That
want
was
to check
in it?
you want to check the vaults on the wall?
Yes.
We didn't lose any other money or items on us, did we?
You put your hand on the wall where the vault's at and then spin it, and then it finally opens. It opens up for you.
Okay.
In there, you see that it has all the money still there.
Is it
So
all the
all the
money
stuff
or
that
is
I
it all the
brought
money
with
plus
me?
extra?
So, in that vault, it has 4 compartments. 1 compartment for each one of you to have individuals, and then 1 for the entire thing.
Okay.
Didn't you take money from one of the other timelines?
Uh-huh.
Can he add that up and see if what the amount is?
That would take
He-
forever just to try to count.
He can spend half a day there counting it if he wants.
I mean, you can see like a size thing.
Is the size bigger than the one that we had previously? Because we would have known how big it was before our previous pile.
Yes.
All right. So we have more money than we had before, which is
So
a plus.
we integrated into this timeline.
That leads me to believe this is like a correct, like a
It's
more
not
correct
correct, but
timeline.
it's better.
Well,
I did a good job.
I don't know about that, Ghaleon.
Hey,
this
you
might be
gave
a timeline. This might be the actually correct timeline, one free from
Mistakes
the
or
influence of Douchey McDoucherson.
oh,
exactly because I made
So,
us.
like, we could have been living in the wrong timeline. We could have been dealing with stuff that was changed because of him.
that's possible, but he basically is probably still here, and now he's got a relationship to me somehow that I have to deal with him.
Maybe not.
I don't remember what he called me. Not a student, but like a something.
Apprentice.
Disciple.
Disciple. There you go.
Can we go up the upstairs?
So we have nothing additionally in here besides the stuff we already had.
Do you want to go through the stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the items and equipment, not the gold, just the items and equipment.
Okay. You're doing this while they're in there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
Alright.
make sure that I've got this new bag. And then yeah, make sure I know where all of my other weapons and stuff are.
Yeah, just so you know, the money was supposed to go in the vault, but it doesn't work correctly still.
Well, good luck fixing that, because if I was the one that made it, I don't know how to do anything
Well,
with it.
we did have
I'm like the stupid version
the
of whoever
memories
this
of
Ghaleon was.
this timeline flash into our brains.
Pretty much
Realist-
as you continue to exist in this timeline, more and more of the memories will come to you. You're sinking in with this current
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
But we'll have
this
mixed
is the
memories.
correct. Yeah, we'll in theory. But yeah, so that leads me to believe that this is the correct timeline. Like, this is how things were supposed to be, free
If
from the influence of Douchey McDoucherson.
if nothing never happened with him.
No,
Because
this
we
is the
didn't sync with the previous timeline.
true.
Like, we got the memories and stuff, but we weren't, like, melding with it.
Yeah.
We are fitting in here. We belong here. Our memories are just catching up to our existences here.
This is probably the timeline where it's one of the ideal versions of what could have happened to us, or at least we had heads. If
No
Ghaleon gave
outside
him
influence.
the outside influence, was Ghaleon giving himself
No
a leg
outside
up.
influence before anything like that. Like when Kronos involved himself. We never got involved with Kronos at all. That's what he's saying.
Like,
Yeah, but how do we know
I'm
that?
thinking somehow to a point from before we went back in time to quote unquote fix things, like before that point, something changed to remove Kronos from the equation,
Or
or
wild
we
magic
killed
itself.
Kronos doing something stupid, and that pulled all of his influence out, and thus forming all of the timelines back into where they're supposed to be. So what we did to change things in the past caused Kronos to be removed, causing the timeline to snap back to where it should be from before that point.
So you're no longer his disciple.
Does that make
I did a
does
good
that
thing.
make sense?
We don't know if he's here or not.
Right. That is my current hypothesis. I'm not
But
saying it's a
we
fact,
should go on
but
as he doesn't exist right now. I think.
yes,
If we
as
go
we
on
should
as
have
he
in the first
doesn't,
place.
as we don't even talk about him to other strangers anymore. 'Cause to anybody. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Thank you for saying what happened in my brain as well.
I'm not. You
We'll keep
guys
it-
aren't
and
the
we'll
ones
keep it
that
in-
have to keep selling your stuff to get us places, like the flipping bag, and now the Bruno, or whatever his name is.
Bruno. Oh, you don't know what the meaning of what I was saying? You must
It's
not have
fine.
heard
You've seen
heard
heard
about
the movie Encanto.
Encanto.
I don't know.
That song was it's still kind of big, but I mean it was super big for like almost a year.
Took over Frozen, finally.
I haven't seen Frozen either.
Well, trust it to somebody who has kids and has heard the fucking Bruno song about a fucking billion times.
I'm fine calling him Bruno. Whatever.
No, I
My
was just
my partner
being funny.
literally watched that movie on repeat
Oh
for a
no.
week, nonstop.
Remember, I'm streaming.
That's okay.
They weren't feeling well, so they put
Yeah.
it on. They were sleeping in their chair in the other room when they were sleeping, and just left Encanto on
Okay.
repeat for literally a week.
Yeah,
I may or may not know that entire movie.
that's fine.
But
Anyways,
I think
a good
as if we
movie.
go on as if we don't know nothing about him, we should be okay. And we shouldn't talk about any time traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
okay
talk
saying it in front of Rengar because it's Rengar and he's sure as hell not gonna think anything of it or remember.
Well, he has the intelligence ring, so
Yeah, that brings him from like what, a 4 to an 8?
6. He had negative stats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh,
but still,
so
you
it
know, I
brings
mean,
him from a 6 to an 8 or
No,
4 to a 6?
there you go. 6. Yeah.
And that-
Okay, so
as we're talking about this, I'm still searching through the equipment and items and everything.
Sure.
is there
I was like,
anything that
I was
you
like,
don't recognize?
I know myself would have got more stuff than I would have previously. That's why I left them the freaking money and freaking sword and everything.
You remember, you get a small flashback that there is a hidden lever, a hidden switch underneath one of the shelves.
I get a shiver and like, ooh, I know where something is, and I reach in for this hidden lever, give it a pull.
Once you do that, it parts open that section and opens up another one where
Hey guys,
where it shows you one is a book of stuff that you've written in there. The
okay.
ideas you've had. Don't ask me why you have a journal. That's in there.
It's a good thing. Hopefully, myself got a lot smarter.
Another one is a gem that is shaking. It's
might-
moving.
Might want to read this book before I touch that gem.
Another one looks the resemblance of what was the blade before it broke, but more of a sword shape.
What do you mean? The sword I gave him?
Remember the blade that broke? That shattered and released the guy?
Oh, the dagger. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There's a similar thing like that, but now as a sword with a purple piece on the bottom.
What is this?
That looks healthy.
Well, I'll pick up the.
O'Koss, by the way, You need to send me another wisdom saving throw real quick.
18.
You end up grabbing the desk nearby you as another shot of not ideas, but things you have thought of in the past, where you started blending magic and machinery.
Okay.
Due to your connections with an artificer you met.
Oh yeah, those guys, they exist.
They do.
Now, Ghaleon, what are you doing?
I pick up the journal or book, and I begin to read through it, find information I need to know.
It's encrypted because you don't want anybody to just be able to read it.
Oh Jesus! I'll hold the book and close my eyes and try to remember what the encryption was.
You remember it had to do something with blood. Specifically yours.
Yeah, I feel like you had to be a bit clearer on that point.
It's always about the blood. I swear. I give myself a little.
You notice that the edge of the book is a little sharp.
I give myself a little cut across the hand on the book, and
It
then
it begins to move through the pages to the page that you just opened, and it starts to move the letters around so it's readable now.
all right, this is handy. I can see why I would make something like this. And I begin to flip through the pages, skimming
And it
through.
goes back to being encrypted again.
Good. I go
I
back
think
to
you gotta
the.
do it for each page.
Yep.
That is
Well,
cruel.
By the way, you took two damage from that.
well, what did I read from the first page? Because
You started flipping the pages. You didn't even read it.
I did well. That's why I did. I meant to. I mean, as like I'm reading through each
Just
page.
take some more
I thought you
damage.
would have. I thought you would have understood. But I'm like flipping through, reading the page.
So the first
I'm
page. So
taking.
the first page talks about when you had met yourself.
I guess there
And
goes part of my theory.
Are we together still?
yeah, you guys are still in the same room. You're watching him trying to flip through this book.
See, Ghaleon, that's what happens when you give yourself a
You are
I don't know,
one to
You,
a
talk.
boost.
yeah, I'm gonna turn around like you are one to say anything.
I think I'm the
Given
only one who
yourself,
didn't actually give or like talk to their counterpart any more than necessary.
You wouldn't have known what I had done or otherwise.
But I think by the sheer fact
True.
of
Didn't you tell us?
ourselves seeing two different time versions of us completely
Ooh,
changes the timeline no matter what.
Well, our
Uriel,
original
I
was
have an important
changed in the first
question.
place.
Do I still have a certain rock in my pocket?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's on the shelf right now. Sorry, it's not in your pocket. It's on the shelf.
But it didn't exist in this timeline.
We integrated into it.
You
Yeah, but
became
I
part
mean,
of it.
even so doing, it was an item that didn't exist in the past because I didn't give it to past me.
I don't know about that.
No, he kept it with him.
I gave past me a regular rock.
Yeah, but
and
we're
he
no
threw it
longer.
away.
I'll let you guys discuss this. I'll be
He
right
would
back.
have with
Yeah.
the other one.
All right.
See,
Because like either way, this rock would not exist here because past me would have thrown it away. Regardless.
it still would have existed somewhere.
Yeah, but not here. And
Well,
also,
it would have had to travel through time. It would have traveled through time somehow because if it existed at one point, then it would continue to exist.
Here's
unless
the
it was
theory.
destroyed.
it never existed in the past. It existed outside of time.
The thing is,
You brought it to the past. So,
if we integrated into this timeline, we are whoever was here. We're not who we were anymore. You see what I'm
but
saying?
we do still have our items from the future. And
But
they're
they
not
existed
in the room
here.
because
So you shouldn't have that rock if we, I don't know.
Well, see, that's the thing is like it's
and technically,
a bit
we
of an
shouldn't have the
overlap.
morphin armor either. Then we shouldn't have that morphin armor
True.
or all that shit.
I don't know if we have it or not.
Actually, it's on the wall.
Well, I thought you said like just the stuff that like we were wearing, like we still had. But it's like these are items that we've got from the future. So
That's definitely
that's
not
why I'm just
happening now.
wondering, like, because I have the sword that's on me. So if like items that existed
Keep in mind
from,
that you already had came from the future once,
So how about
and
this?
then went back to the past.
How about this? The two timelines merged. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I guess that's possible, but like either way, like the
Or
rock
our time bubble
mean
merged with
not-
this?
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
the only thing I'm like meh about is literally just the rock. All of my other items could feasibly have like been here, but this rock came from outside of time for one thing.
Oh, it came from the
And then-
past. So okay, I get where you're going with this.
No, because it actually never didn't come from the past. It came from the time wizard came from outside of time. The question of whether or not I would still have it is whether or not like the time guy even gave it to us in the first place would be the only reason I wouldn't have it. It wouldn't be here because
the rock
I did not give it.
The rock will be in your pocket
Okay.
because that was meant to go into the past. So that means that would have been with you still.
Yeah, it was supposed to
Yeah,
go to
but
the
then
past.
why
It
would our
did not
mechas?
stay? Well, it's, presumably items that we had on us that like were a part of a timeline would be integrated into the timeline. That I can buy. But this rock that like even in the past I literally it would have been thrown away if I didn't keep it and just swap it with a regular rock.
Okay.
So there's no reason like a past version of me would have this rock.
Yeah.
So either the rock isn't anywhere, which is fine.
That
I
would
would
make
buy
more
that.
sense. If it were gone, that would make more sense.
Or it's I have it and like all our other stuff that's
See,
like from.
If it were
like-
gone, I would be more on board with this timeline.
I'm back. What happened?
He substituted the
that was-
rock originally, so he kept it in his pocket.
Yeah, but that's
If
still
that was the case, then you would have lost your arm as well because of the timeline.
no, because I drew it for it.
Yeah,
so
you
like,
also told yourself not to remember this stuff. Like, how does somebody not remember stuff?
Yeah, we really should not be messing with time unless we have the spell Modify Memory.
For now,
The
the rock
only
will be still. You reach into your pocket, and the rock is still there.
okay.
Your past self did still throw the rock as he did in the previous.
Yes.
Did I see him
XP.
pull it out?
No, but all you see because the way you see this, you just see him reach into his pocket and reach right back out again.
Hmm.
Pokey pokey.
Yeah, like I wasn't trying to hide the fact that I was reaching into my pocket for something, but like I definitely
I'm
like
not. I'll pretend I
knowing
didn't
if
see
that
it.
exists or not is important.
The things feel good here.
That it
You
exists
know what I
means
mean?
that we didn't actually integrate into this timeline.
Well, not necessarily. It's because it is an item from outside of time. Like it did not exist in either timeline.
It was also
Um,
given to us by the time wizard who exists outside of time.
Hmm.
right. So like it makes sense that even if we integrate into the timeline, that this would the argument could be made for it either existing or not existing. Either way, like either answer, I'm fine with. I just need to know if I have it, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Are we having this conversation in game?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
I
vault.
would assume.
Yeah, where
And as
nobody can hear us.
where I'm already cut, I touch so I don't try not to take any more damage. I'd put blood on the next page to read the next page.
Nothing happens. It's just a bloody portion.
Oh, I guess I cut myself again. God damn it! I get another little cut.
Oh well, I rolled the wrong thing. There we go. 3 points of damage. You start reading into the section when you guys had reached and had gotten into the outer planes. So far everything looks, so far from the section that you've read, it looks like everything you remember doing.
I asked O'Koss. O'Koss, can I get a heal before I continue?
How many? It's like a little pinprick. What's wrong with that?
Death by 1,000, needles. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean,
I was already missing hit points from doing stuff before.
like how much do you need here?
I'm missing 32 hit points.
Oh,
Oh yeah, do our stats change at all from the
Yeah. What our stats have changed?
time merge?
No.
Okay.
let me see here. It's mass healing. Maybe I can do a cure wounds at a higher level. That might work. I'll do a cure wounds at level. I'll just make it happen. Level 5. Looks like what, 4? I don't know what the two numbers are.
What would think it would be higher than that at level 5?
Yeah, what happened here?
It's you add the two numbers together, so it's 14 plus 9.
23. Not bad. That'll work. Thank you.
I don't know why it rolls it like that, but that is how it rolls.
Yeah.
And I will cut myself again for the next page.
You read upon the section when you guys were with Val.
With Val when we were
returning back.
What, through time or to?
Yeah. No,
or
not through time. Through the dimensions.
Plane. Okay. All right.
Through the planes.
All right.
And how you guys had handled stuff over there. So far, everything looks legit. As you guys had gotten stuck in a time jump. The next page, you're already assuming that it's going to talk about Kahlua, but it doesn't.
Things are changing here.
Am I next to him?
Yeah, I'm going to
Mhm.
read to the other guys so they hear me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hide any of
Okay.
the book.
Kahlua
It's
was one of the
So
Bruno's things, right?
so like we were talking about, it didn't happen. We cut him out of existence.
Okay. I mean, if he's gone, if Bruno is gone, I'm on board with that.
you go on to the next page.
Yep.
Unless I'm Bruno. Who knows?
No, you're not Bruno.
You take 1 point of damage. The next page talks about how you had to run into Kronos.
I cringe when I see it.
And it was your interaction with him that got the money back that was needed.
Ghaleon?
Mhm.
So I didn't do it.
Nope.
Okay.
And you put down in question marks how many times he talks about how many times do we have to do this, which you don't understand very well yet.
I understand now. He's like, oh, giving us all this money.
But the money was managed to get back.
I continue down the page, next page.
Why did it do 2? I just wanted 1. 2 points of damage.
Let me know
The
when you
next
need another tap up.
the next
No,
the
yeah.
next the next page kind of talks about when you hope. How can I describe it to you? It's the last entry on the page. It talks about how you have to go help Ardorel deal with his bullshit family.
Okay.
And this shouldn't take that long.
So whatever happened to us here went on to find out what was going on with Ardorel's family, and I guess never returned.
That was the last entry that was in there.
Now I'm saying to everybody.
Okay.
Or did they just simply? Well, they wouldn't have vanished from the timeline. That's not seem. Doesn't seem like how that stuff has worked.
Ardorel. Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I'm good at those. JK, no, I'm not. 6.
Your head starts to hurt as you start to see the original events disappear as the new events start appearing.
So his memories are switching.
What do I now remember happening?
Your family ended up taking a portion of the land they've been conquering areas.
We already knew that. That was already going on, kind of.
But they weren't hiding it. Like they were before. And
Wait, they were hiding it the first time?
yeah,
It
they
didn't
hid
seem
it.
like they were hiding it.
They had two personalities:
Pretty obvious about it.
the freedom fighters and the Empire.
Oh, so now it's just the Empire steamrolling people instead of like going like, oh, we're
But
the freedom fighters, and then
you remember
backstabbing?
that they had actually they knew of your existence and had sent you a letter that you took forever to get to.
Yeah,
You
because we weren't
finally
in the world. Yeah.
you finally read it where they were asking for help
Mm.
because they were dealing with a creature that kept multiplying. When you guys went, from your memories, you had to fight Kahlua.
So what happened to all the enemies and stuff?
Well, presumably, since I actually was in contact with my parents, they didn't decide to sack the town.
You believe you've eliminated the threat, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Also, in my
So
defense, that letter that we got that I didn't answer was Ragnar's fault. So, yeah.
So your family now is searching to contain that issue because they saw the threat it was, and it pops up, and they try to make their way there and eliminate the threat, and they try to keep it at bay as best they can. So instead of conquering the world, they now have switched over to containing that issue.
Good for them. And us.
Yeah. Good things around the board.
A little too good.
Ooh. If we haven't been here in 9 months.
You sure? I thought we
Well, that's what Ragnar
arrived.
said.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
Hold on, let's think about this. Where have we been for the last? Because when we had left, what would have been 9 months ago, I think. Maybe.
So you're saying our chronological age fits
No, hold on.
potentially with what this is now?
Did we leave after coming back from getting moved forward in the future? I feel like we went somewhere.
Well, after we went from the future, after we came back.
No, after when we got moved forward 3 years. Did we leave again after that? I feel like we did.
After some things happened, yes.
And
If you're curious, it's the time jump, then the issues, then the tower, then you jumped into the future, came back to the past, came back, all the way to the past, try to correct that. Went back to your
Oh,
present.
because like I
Mm.
remembered we were out of town when my family attacked it.
Yes. You were out of town and you had just arrived when your family had attacked
Yeah.
it. You guys had just come back from dealing with Kahlua.
That's right. That's right.
But
Okay, so it
instead of your
does.
family attacking the town, they ran into Kahlua.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Um,
So they,
so
they were supposed to attack the town, but they ended up running into Kahlua, which became a bigger threat.
okay. So the point in time where Rengar said we left here matches up with the time that we left to go fight Kahlua?
Um,
Or to go to his parents, and then
I
we went to.
yes.
or is that
We
just
ended up having
Rengar?
to help
Okay.
them.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it does match up. The question is, when did Molly get pregnant?
In the past.
Mm-hmm. When you guys came back is when Molly had told him.
I thought it was after the
Okay.
bag of holding. Like
So
right
it
after
was
the bag of holding.
either way, Rengar just doesn't know how to tell time. We haven't been gone 9 months. Molly should theoretically be pregnant right now. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you'll find out once you see her.
O'Koss? For the love
Whenever
of God, your God, go talk to her. Don't mention time travel. Don't
Uh,
say anything about her not being your Molly, because she is.
Yeah.
uh,
She has already time melded with.
Well, she has
with
been the
so
most
she is definitely your
consistent
Molly
human
now.
being that we've interacted with.
okay.
Nothing has changed about her in the timelines that we've been in, other than when she was dead. But she was still the same person.
Hmm.
It's still just her.
So you're saying we revolve around her?
No, but I'm saying she is a constant.
Yeah.
Go speak to the one constant in your life.
Your necklace point.
At the very
Like,
least,
there's not. We're adventurers. We may own a tavern and a mall, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. But like, nothing is constant in our life. Enjoy the very few things that are.
okay.
I thought we would have purchased an army by now
We don't know.
with all this money.
I point at the plans. See, Ghaleon, I have 108 bunks for a barracks.
Does he since he's talking about it? Does he have any flashbacks of us having people in them barracks?
You hadn't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, like presumably, like this stuff
I would think it would
looks
just have been
recently
finished.
right?
Yeah.
It's brand new, like smells brand
Yeah.
new.
We at most we would have had like 10 guards that we would have hired during the process of building it.
Because I thought the
You
plan
should go
was to
talk
have
to Rangar about that.
thought the plan was to have at least 100 here.
Well, like I said, 108 spots I
yeah,
fit
but we
in.
also
So
like weren't gonna like build the army at once.
yeah.
Yeah,
That would
yeah,
draw
of course.
way too much attention.
Attention, us. I'm like, I throw up my hands like, what the fuck what are you talking about? We always have attention on us. Like, what's the difference?
So guys, I feel like this is at least reasonable because all of our stuff was here and not on us. So we integrated maybe into here, whatever this is.
Where we belong.
Yeah, yeah.
guys. Good stuff. We all fucked it up, and we ended up okay.
Although I do agree that it was all messed up to begin with because of Kronos when he s-
Yeah.
threw
Exactly. So
his
no matter
stuff
what,
into
if
it.
was-
Kronos intervened, he messed
Yeah.
it up.
Right.
Plus, like we don't know if he was also interacting with anyone else.
True.
Exactly.
I'm
He could
sure
have
he
been.
was.
So like things could have already been on a messed up track. and
But we
just
know he's
didn't
still
know it.
here because he's in the Ghaleon's log.
Yes. So that theory of mine debunked. But the fact that we're merging into this timeline means it's not entirely debunked.
Right.
Just the theory about him dying. Like he's probably still around somewhere. But
Maybe we're in the canon
For
universe
now.
now instead of the
yeah.
the wild magic universe.
But regardless, everything seems to be going well here for
So
everybody.
far.
Well, at least
Yeah, Ghaleon,
reasonably.
the blood forms underneath the last sentence. It says, "Do not put on the necklace."
Necklace.
Just don't
I'm
put
looking
it on.
around. I don't see any necklace. I do see
There-
the sword.
There is. Remember the necklace that was moving?
Oh, you said gem. I thought it was just a gem.
Yeah, no, it's a necklace that's moving.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean
And
Yeah,
it's
there's the
moving?
sword
Good
over
thing
here.
you read the book before touching that.
That's what I mean. I
You-
learned
you
something.
learned.
I learned something
You
moving
learned.
through time, moving through all this time. Read the instructions first. I point to
Yeah.
my head.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did
I'm
it
very proud of
specific?
you.
Did it
If this had
specifically
happened when
say?
we had first, like, if we were the people who we were when we first met, you would
I
have
would
just
not
put
have
on the
read the book
necklace.
probably first. Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
would have looked the sword first, and then the necklace, and then the book.
Did it specifically say not to put it on? Does
Yes.
it mention anything about touching it?
I'm gonna assume touching it I shouldn't do either.
I could identify
Better
it.
safe than sorry.
Well,
No,
yeah.
just leave it. Presumably,
I can
we
always
will
go put my
remember
hand
what it is.
inside the bag and pull it out if I ever need to, because it's inside the vault, so I can always
Also,
pull it out.
yeah. Let's also just remember we should, in theory, at some point remember what it is.
Okay.
We don't need to go around touching it. If
I
we've
guess
already
I
been warned
didn't.
not to put it on, let's just extend that to touching it.
Did I write
Unless-
anything about this sword over here? I guess I didn't because we already read through the book. So I got a sword over here too, guys, and I got a necklace that said I shouldn't wear that sucker.
I mean,
Should
this
I
book doesn't
also
mention the sword.
maybe O'Koss can identify the sword? Then I could figure if the sword I could use the sword
Sure. Or is it?
right here on the right. I would assume it's on the right side.
There you go. I touch it.
Do a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
$15.
As you touch to figure out what it is, a voice comes out from your mouth that is not yours, and you just start saying, "The blood of everyone must be mine. Everything must be destroyed. Everything must come through."
Well, that was fun.
As you let go of it,
Let's not touch the sword either. All right.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't use that unless
you
I need
figured
the
out
blood of everybody.
it's a cursed item, a very powerful cursed item with it's power on itself.
Did it curse me?
All right.
No,
Okay.
it's if you wield it.
Okay.
Okay, well, we could technically just remove the curse.
Well, that just lets you removes the attunement from the sword, so you can stop using it. It's
Well,
really actually removing a curse from a cursed item takes the kind of powers that we won't have access to.
the next level, right? Yeah.
Maybe a wish will do it.
saying, and that's why I
Maybe.
said next level.
It's also a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe, but
You also got to word your
what
wish
you're saying is there's a
the
chance.
right way.
that's how I go. That's how I do it. There's a
Yes.
chance. So I shouldn't touch none of these items right now. I'll close the thing. I'll put the book back.
I'm sorry, O'Koss, you had a flashback during that while your body was being possessed for a second.
Okay.
That this was found in a cave while you guys were fighting Kalua.
Oh. I relay that information.
It was used to defeat a lot of them, but it took both you and Ardorel to take down Ghaleon.
Oh, man. Say everything to the guys.
But you're saying I killed most of the enemies. That's what you're saying now.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
You wielded the power at a cost.
There's always a cost.
But both of them took you down
why we're here.
and got you back to remove the blade off you.
With the power of friendship.
Good, but now we got it all situated. We can potentially remove that curse at a later date. So like I said, I'm gonna seal. I'm gonna make sure I put the book back, pull the lever, seal it all back up.
So
I know if I need it, I could always just use the bag if I need it.
we potentially have the ability to do a mix of like magic and technology now.
You have the ability to.
Well, I'm going to write down in my notebook ideas related to those skills and that sword. Maybe I'll start thinking about it.
You may want to go. You may want to go see your artificer friend called Kale.
Okay.
Stand up and is that all the items that when I was going through the items? That's
Yes.
everything.
Other than your usual stuff.
Is there anything on my side of the room that I don't recognize?
Do you want to do a search? Do you want to look around?
Yeah.
Most of the stuff looks correct. You're walking by, just counting them with your fingers, like. You look over and you're looking at the wood, and you push your finger against it, like you're supposed to touch this spot. As your side now opens up. And shows a hidden compartment.
How many pictures of my kids are there?
That's the bottom shelf.
Okay.
Now yours looks elegant. You see that there are two swords that look identical. Two short swords that look very identical.
Interesting.
A bow,
That
very
checks.
fancy one, and just a piece of slab that says, "You know this shit."
Hmm. Hey, O'Koss.
Yeah.
Are you still able to identify stuff?
Yeah. Did I do it twice already?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I've got 2 more.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably
I
do it at
guess.
higher level too, anyways.
Yeah. There's these 2 short swords on this bow. And I don't know what they are.
I'll do all 3. So I'll do 2 at level 1 and then another one at level 2 if that makes a difference.
Which one will be the level 1 and which one will be the level 2?
Which one do you want at level 2?
The bow.
Okay.
Do me a wisdom saving throw, disadvantage again.
Come on, more curse stuff.
17.
When you touch it, you feel enlightened.
Hmm.
You feel relaxed. Feel very calm. And then you shake your head off real quick and then remove your hands off it.
Okay.
It's a very powerful bow.
Ardorel, this is a very powerful bow.
But it comes with a cost where if you don't perform the wisdom save, you will be in a tranquil state
Whoa.
until you can come out of it.
So,
When
good
am
luck
I
using
not
that.
tranquil?
You can't do anything.
Fight.
Is it the
He's in a
420 bow?
trance. He's in a
420 bow?
trance, basically.
Pretty much. I'm sorry, what'd you say, O'Koss?
Is it the 420 bow?
Mm-hmm. Now,
What does
can
it
you...
do? 40-20s?
I mean, you said it.
Look, I'll take a bow that deals 4d20 damage, but like I have such low wisdom save that I would not
So
be
you'll
able to
be
Sounds
use
like the
that.
perfect bow for you.
you'll be stoned after he uses it. You can't fucking do nothing.
Don't you love chance?
Yeah, but that's like I don't know what the DC is, and I only have a +2 to my wisdom save.
I'll simply say that I was pretty wise when I failed.
Yeah. So
Good luck.
yeah, I don't
I wouldn't use it too often.
I got a 7 and I have a +10. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I mean, on the other hand, I can re-roll a bunch, but is it I have to make that wisdom save for each hit or for each combat?
Each time you have to use it. Each time you have to pull the string back.
And
Ooh.
how long does it last where you can't do anything?
Until he breaks out of it.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
sound...
no. No.
This is why it's kept away.
No kidding.
Unless we find some way to make me
You'll be
much
very good
wiser
at
than I
wisdom
am.
and have advantage.
Now, in your memory, this was another item you picked up during that. but you had successfully saved through every single fight and was just firing at all of them.
Whoa.
Those odds are real low.
Like I said, it's inside. You can always use your bag to pull it out at a later date.
What about the two matching short swords? Because I don't have two weapon fighting.
Go ahead and touch them. So, roll me another wisdom saving throw real quick.
Okay.
Uh,
Is this disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, same thing.
All right. So you start hearing two voices in the back of your head. And they're just bickering
Hmm.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Guys,
But-
please, guys. I yell out.
And they're now yelling at you.
What are the actual stats of these weapons is the question.
Now,
I grab both swords at the same time.
you feel like you know how to use them.
Can I?
Like you're just spinning them in your hands, balancing them in your hands, doing these tricks with your hands. Like you've never used these weapons, but to you it's very natural.
Okay.
You realize every motion you do, the blade just follows with you. Easy. But to use them, you realize you have to roll to use them. If not, you're going to be taking some damage from the bickering inside. Because each one is its
Psychic
own
damage.
personality. So it's whatever psychic damage times 2, because there's 2 of them.
And it's a wisdom.
Yes.
I'm gonna put the. Are they knives or so like?
They're
Short
like
swords.
short swords.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put them down.
So what are the actual stats of these weapons? So I know whether or not I want to even bother.
You know the bow already.
Well, I don't know its to hit chance. I just know you joked. You said it did 4d20. That's fine. But like I need to know the hit chance.
The hit chance is a plus 30.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so it unless you roll a 1, it hits. Got it. Oh boy.
Enough to make one want to take a feat to get to have advantage on those type of stores. Did we figure out when O'Koss touched the cursed sword? What was on the cursed sword?
Did I even get a chance?
You did.
Okay.
It is also a plus 30. It will do damage. It will hit.
No, it's plus 30. It will hit.
It will hit. And it will do.
So it's like Fortune of Fire. It will kill.
Yeah.
It will hit.
It fills you with rage.
Of course, it's cursed.
Berserker. Yeah. Does his name Guts?
We can call it Guts. And it will do its. The hell is that?
What?
Hold on, I forgot what it was. Hold on, I forgot what the fuck that effect was called.
Or curse sword plus 30 to hit, and rage.
Okay, so it's a 2d20 with a 2d20 necrotic.
It's a 2d20 to hit for the damage and a 2d20 with additional necro damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus you get rage.
Gotcha. Yes, I should not use that sword unless really, really needed.
Yeah.
I may or may not have just named that bow Greenleaf Longbow.
Green leaf longbow, right? Now the two blades are both 2d20s as well. So on one attack, it's both attacks.
I look over at the guys that looking at and thinking about the stats of these weapons. Like we could literally fight gods with these weapons.
You think so?
We would be able to actually surpass some gods' armor class.
I feel like Ardorel's got a problem with his bow.
But over time, I'm sure, just like I can't overcome what's wrong with this sword right now. You know what I mean? We don't want
True.
to, every time I go to use this sword, you guys have to try to freaking kill me.
True. Hmm.
I'm not a fan of two-weapon fighting. The bow?
The bow is
That?
very usable, but I mean, as you get stronger, you could, adapt to the bow's disadvantage. Or,
Don't
is it
know that there's
a curse that makes it do the freaking? Or was it just just a side effect of the bow itself?
It was effect of the bow.
So, you could make yourself more resistant to its effects. Like, somebody could cast guidance on you, and if you had a feat that made you have you advantage on those type of saves.
Oh, I do. I have two things. I have guidance and I also have enhance ability. I'm not sure there's a wisdom version. Oh, there is. Owl's wisdom. So yeah, I could potentially
See?
Oops,
So it is. You could use it theoretically without.
I think that's just wisdom checks, not saving throws. Is it saving throws?
It's a check.
Mm.
So what do you do, O'Koss, now that you've seen them two do what they
I'll
did?
look around my area and see if there's anything worth checking out.
You notice like there's these 5 holes into like a bowl shape. And you breathe your fire right into it as it opens up your side. Or not, you don't have fire, you have lightning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot your lightning into these holes.
Okay. And you're saying like a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of the shelf, and it opens up as well.
Man,
But on yours, there's a secondary book in there.
Okay.
Just like your handbook that you have,
Yeah.
there's another one in there.
All right.
And it just says instructions.
I'll take it out.
Now, you notice that there's things you've never seen in this one. And it shows the original writing for your hand that was taken. And on there it says, if I can't build it, then I'll make add-ons to it. How to improve.
I guess yourself didn't listen very well, huh, O'Koss?
Seems that way.
Do any of us?
If I could give him a slap, I would give him one. You know, those like Will Smith level slaps.
So you had come up with ideas on there, and it describes on how you worked on it. But you were stuck until you had met Kale.
Okay.
And between you and him, you started, because of his abilities and your
Forge knowledge.
Yeah. You started merging the two and started coming up with add-ons to your hand.
Also called Magitech.
Sure.
Okay.
So you came up with Magitech.
Yeah.
And the first piece
Not
on
copyrighted.
there,
Totally not.
the first piece on there almost looks like a Gallic gun.
Oh man. Hey Ghaleon, you see this?
The second piece you see on there almost looks like a cannon.
Yeah, more sophisticated freaking guns here. They look better than mine.
Yeah.
And then the last one looks almost like a power fist.
Power fisting.
Oh.
Nice.
What are you gonna do with that?
As you read on the journal, on there it says, it tells you what its abilities are and everything. Just be aware that there is a chance of failure. So just like the ones you guys got when you were in Ragnarok, can't even say it.
Ragnar.
Ragnar, yeah. You're just gonna roll for a chance for it to misfire, misfire or disable.
The Gatling gun?
Each one of them.
What, the guns that are in here? Alright.
Yeah,
What-
but you guys can't use those. Those attachments go onto his handpiece that's behind him.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
That's
thought it
what
was
saying.
a thing for him. Okay.
No, they're for your arm, your arm on the back of you.
So what were the 3 things that happened?
You have a machine gun, it just looks like a machine gun.
Okay.
You have a cannon and a power fist that goes on it.
Okay. I feel like someone requested that power fist in some timeline somewhere. If I even remember at this point.
Just keep in mind that you start off your failure at 12.
So how did the failure thing work again?
You roll to see if it fails. If you roll a 12 and below, you fail. And every time you use it, it goes up by 1.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And then
I
until you
feel
have
like that's a strong start. That 12 on that, man.
these are prototypes, but due to the nature in which they created,
I mean, your stuff isn't ideal either. I'm fine, yeah. Does it
Now
explode?
it can pretty much just be disabled.
Okay, that's
It's no
fine.
longer useful.
Yeah.
Unless you roll a 1. Yeah, there's a bigger
He
chance.
can still repair the stuff though later though.
Yeah. You can always
okay.
repair his stuff, go back and work with the person to get it fixed.
All right. Anything else?
That's pretty much all you had in there. Other
Okay.
than the mace that sits in there, that's about it.
That's my mace.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same as it was.
No.
Oh, well, I'll take a look at it then.
No, this mace is other than it being a mace, when you hit the button, it changes to become a flail. So it'll give you your regular section in front of you plus another what is it, another 10 feet with a flail?
Each square is 5.
Yeah. So
So
in front of you plus another square.
okay. Does it have all of the previous?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an upgraded version.
All right. Nice.
Wait.
I
Are my weapons different?
Oh yeah, it's a good thing to check if any of the weapons that are on us are different.
I thought they disappeared.
The weapons are all right there in the chamber for you.
Are armor still on us, or
Yeah, your armor's still on you.
so
It's just
everything with
your weapons are all
nothing
sitting in the chamber.
nothing changed with the armor or shields that were on us?
No, still the same.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look at my weapons. Are they all the same?
How about like rings or anything? All those are same too?
The rings are still the same.
Okay.
You closely look at your weapons and none of those have changed.
Okay. Just Mr. Fiddles with his own stuff, like just
Oh yeah.
fiddled with his weapon. Okay. All right.
I did
Well,
fiddle
I'm
I'm
with my.
fine with the way that my weapons are. I just needed to know if they changed.
Yeah.
I'll look at my weapons just because I don't know what I might have done.
True.
It's like I'm fine with the way the energy bow is.
Going to call mine
Do
Holy
I kn-
Mace MF.
Do I notice? Is there anything different about my weapons?
No, they're still the same. Those have not changed.
All right, so the weapons are all good. They're the same.
You know I'm gonna have to test fire this goddamn bow, right?
I imagined that you would come later at night and practice with it later on.
He's trying to freaking
Gotta
get
be
himself
some
freaking.
way. It's gotta be some way to use it without having to roll the wisdom saving throw every time I pull the string. Because I
Yeah.
get 3 attacks
I
and
mean,
1 attack action. That's
I mean,
3 chances to
can I
fuck
give you-
myself up.
can I give you advantage on freaking wisdom saving throws? I think I can with a spell.
I don't know if there's a
I
spell that
think-
gives advantage on saving throws.
Intellect Fortress.
You know, I don't remember how that spell works. I do know that spell. I know it does give you advantage on those.
You
but
might
I
want
don't
to
know
put
if
it
it's
up on
in
the
every
screen,
circumstance.
so make sure it's read properly.
For the duration, you or one willing creature uses resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Yeah,
Oh.
see?
It's pretty straightforward. All right.
So I
But
can
it's a
give you advantage.
concentration spell.
I'm okay to. I
You-
mean, I got advantage on concentration saving throws.
Well, yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to cast any other random stuff while I was doing that.
Only other stuff that doesn't take concentration. Remember, I can cast spells that as long as they don't
Yeah.
take concentration. Which I
You
got
need
plenty
one
of.
of those items that let you have 2 concentration spells.
Was the bow 4d20 damage?
That's
Good stuff.
the joke we decided on.
Let's see what type of, like 39 damage per hit. It's not an average, but
Well,
If you
that's
can do-
also
But you could do it 3 times.
Yeah, he can shoot the shit out of it.
okay. Oh, nat 1.
even rolling a 1, it's still 43 to hit.
There you go.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
you're
saying.
adding your
We could
mods to
potentially
it.
bypass
Yeah.
a god's freaking armor class.
Okay, 5 dex, proficiency. Yeah. Nice. That's
Yeah,
like a
that's
flippin'
30
beam
plus
cannon.
30 from the bow, plus 2 from my fighting style, plus 5 from dex, plus 5 from proficiency. And that's for the hit chance. And then damage is 40, 20 plus dex.
Mhm.
So, bonkers. And let's not forget, I have sharpshooter. And I would absolutely just be taking the -5 every time for the
Yeah, of course. There would be
For
no.
so it would really look more like that.
Yeah.
I really wish it actually just did the math instead of just throwing it on there, but still. Wish I got the global damage modifier to work.
So,
Did you put parentheses? I don't know how you make these, but maybe like a parenthesis would force it to calculate.
Also, you could, if I give you the intellect fortress, you can roll those with advantage. Well, what your
so-
saving throw? But what would your saving throws for those be with advantage?
My saving throws with advantage. You wanna see those
Three
jokes?
for those 3 shots, because you made 3 shots. Oh man, you'd have been asleep every shot.
I think I had a 17 when I failed.
Yeah. This bow it does not
would
work
it-
well. I have even okay, assuming I had proficiency in my wisdom saving throw, which is a thing that could theoretically happen with a feat, and advantage. This is what that would look like. So I get an 18. I don't know if the 18 would work. 17 didn't.
Yeah.
oh no, 17 just didn't possess him. He didn't go to sleep.
Oh,
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
you just don't want to go to sleep.
He didn't go to sleep. He just found out what it was as he was seeing
Gotcha.
what happens.
Oh,
yeah. Even with that, like
so I don't know
Okay.
what was good and what was bad. even after identifying it?
No, you did.
Then what number
You
is?
passed the
he
wisdom.
was talking
You
about-
passed the wisdom saving throw. It's
So
just
what is the
you saw.
wisdom saving throw?
What?
I'm saying, would my identify have been able to define what the number is?
Good.
What's
Well, you know everything about the bow, right? About
yeah,
any
all
item
the
that you got.
magical effects, yeah.
So yeah,
So what's the DC?
you know that it is a 16.
DC 16.
That's not horrible.
It is for me. Here, hold on. Okay, so with advantage and as with my wisdom saving throw as it is now, let's see how many rolls I have to do to get DC 16.
And guidance. Don't forget, O'Koss can give you guidance.
There we
That's
go.
one. So does he get the shot off and then it happens?
Yeah, he's able to fire now.
So you will at least get one shot. So you could use it as like a last ditch effort, right?
Presumably. Like, I probably would only pull it out if I really fucking needed to. And we planned it out. Does it have the same
Yeah.
range as a normal bow?
It has the same range as a longbow.
Okay. So, 600 feet. I think we'd be like, okay.
It's a better option than me pulling out the sword.
How about
Yeah.
this? Could I use let me see what type of spell. Lesser restoration? Would that counter his state?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
How is my microphone not working right?
No.
No?
I was talking to my girl.
Okay. Lesser restoration, would that counter if he got into that weird state?
It should, theoretically.
I posted it into the chat thing.
One condition inflicting the creature.
It is a condition.
So you would be able to theoretically get out of it, very easily from O'Koss.
Wait, hold on.
No, it says
Hold
the
on.
condition will be
What
blind.
does this
death,
effect do exactly?
put you in a trance?
Okay, so it doesn't just put you to sleep?
No.
Okay. I wanted to make that very clear.
No, because I know you'd be able to get out of it.
I wouldn't fall asleep, yeah. Elves.
No. You're in a trance, so the conditions can be blind, death, paralyzed, or poison.
It's not on the
have-
list.
Do you have regular restoration?
Would this
I can get it. I don't have it.
be some sort of charm effect?
Regular restoration should be able to do it then.
It's a level 5, I think. I don't currently have it.
Would this thing
Equipped.
putting me into a trance be some sort of charm effect?
I gotta look it up. Give me one moment. I'm just looking at his see which one would cure it.
I mean, greater restoration would fucking definitely do it. The question
I
is
can
whether or not
get
lesser
that. I
would.
can equip it. I took it off.
That's expensive. It is an expensive spell.
Yeah, it takes 100 GP
Regular
of diamond
restoration
dust.
probably should be okay for the one condition like that.
It's not on the list, though.
Well, that's why I said regular, not lesser restoration. There's lesser restoration, restoration, and greater restoration.
I didn't see it in there.
He only has lesser and greater.
Greater would definitely do it if we really had to. If we
I
planned on
need
having to
to
use it.
plan ahead and have it ready and then have 100 GP worth of diamond dust.
Oh, diamond dust. Ooh. Is it consumed or you just have to have it?
I'm pretty sure it uses it. Yeah, it uses it.
Not like you guys don't have money.
Well, I have money.
What do you mean we don't have money?
No, I said it's not like you guys don't
Oh.
have money.
True.
Yeah. Yes, we do have plenty of money to get diamond dust. One
I
would
mean,
think
if
that
you,
you would have ingredients somewhere in your frickin' your
We
little
probably have a shit ton here somewhere.
we should all have ingredients by now for all of our spells.
we can go buy it
Yeah,
somewhere.
we could.
If you want me to
Like for those keys
equip
that
that,
you
I'll do
have
it.
for we
I'll
can
take
travel
off
through
like
the plains.
flame strike.
I'm sorry, what?
I said the keys. We could always get the keys that we're looking for probably here as well to travel through the plains.
Not sure if those would be here, but you can look around for those.
Oh, we can definitely travel through anywhere in the freaking. Well, what is this? What is it called again? Freaking. Damn it. The regular plains. I just can't go to the outer plains. We can just go to sleep and travel there.
So do you guys continue staying here? Just looking over your items?
Kinda.
I'm done.
You throw us into
Yeah.
practically a treasure trove. What did you expect?
Well, we kind of went over everything now.
One other
Yeah.
thing, we can go upstairs. I'm curious to see what's up in the catwalk. So if you scroll the map over to the second level, you'll see the vault catwalk level.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where the hell I put everything. There it is. Second level.
Well, I guess the sharpshooter just puts it there and doesn't actually calculate it into anything either. It's annoying, but
All right, so you go up, you said, to the second level? Or do you
Yeah.
take the...
Take what?
the vault?
It's a spiral staircase.
That's what I thought. I was trying to remember how that one worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just basically like
So-
a big room.
So
but
do you
there's
guys
two-
follow him as he goes up the spiral staircase?
Yes.
All right, you make it up to the second floor where the study rooms at.
It's here. This room here right here.
Mhm.
It's all encased in the vault.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
There is no door on the second floor.
Right. So it's just like another level, but catwalk would be that the floor is grates instead of like a solid floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's expansion for future stuff for you.
Okay.
To add on to the vault.
All right. It's just empty up there.
It's empty for now. It's just meant for an expansion.
Yeah, that
Since
makes
right
sense.
now your stuff only fills the first floor.
Sounds good. I'm admiring the workmanship.
You're just admiring that this is your design. It looks exactly like your design.
Nice. Well, guys, this looks good up here. Got quite a bit of room for extra stuff we find.
We should close everything up. Make sure everything is closed and locked down before we leave out.
Yeah. Hopefully the doors are automatic.
Well, that's why I'm saying I'm going through and make sure everything's closed as we're leaving.
As you're
Yeah.
leaving, you start to shut down the doors. Next door, you come up. It closes. You hear the nice little ching 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 ching. as it locks itself.
Mm-hmm. Did I give you guys a tour of the renovation? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We went over it.
Must be pulling in some good change from the shopping mall. Look at
Oh
it.
yeah. Is the pie lady there?
Yeah, she was supposed to be still working there serving pies, remember?
I'm trying to remember where she's at.
Right
Oh yeah,
here.
she's at the bottom level.
Where it says Strix Pies
Pies.
Kitchen and Apartment.
It's been a while since we've been in here.
Yeah, here's her
Oh, here's the
storefront.
tour of the.
Yeah, the
She,
storefront and the
you
inside.
can once you go back up the stairs, you can smell the pies.
Nice. I'm gonna buy
The ar-
one.
Ooh, it's you again.
Feels like it's been forever.
I know you guys keep going on your little adventures and whatnot.
Yeah. I pull out a gold. Do we still have our inventory gold?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna-
That was on us, so I guess that should still be there.
Is it
Do
more than a
you,
gold?
Oh, for you? No, if you're letting me stay here and all. Here you go. Which one would you like?
I'll take the meat pie. I think that was one.
Oh,
Yeah.
your favorite. Here you go.
Nice.
The shop's doing very well now that all this fancy stuff.
Awesome.
Do you want to try some of my blood pie?
Sure. What does anyone remember what other ones she had?
I remember there were I remember there was
I
two
think I
different
still
fruit
have
ones,
some.
and then the
I
meat.
still had some in the bag of holding. I don't know where they would be now.
They would be who knows what.
She gives you a slice. Try it.
I try it.
Remember the pie's giving us some sort of bonus.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
As you taste it, tastes a little off to you.
Like iron?
Yeah, like you're licking, you're using your tongue licking all over the place trying to get that whatever that taste is.
Oh, she made a durian fruit. That was one of them.
Yeah.
I've got that in my list. Or notes, I mean. Oh, what's that unusual taste?
Oh, I can't give you my secrets or else you'll be making your own pies.
True. Do I like it?
Roll me a constitution real quick, save and throw.
Let's see. 22.
Oh man, you automatically just like
I'm hungry. Hey, this is great.
it tastes very specific, but
Yeah.
it'll fill you right up.
Oh yeah.
You feel more enlightened from it.
Nice. What does that mean?
Just give yourself like a +1 intelligence for next hour or so.
Oh, I'll just okay.
That's over here.
I had a bunch of random stuff in my inventory.
Does she have any
Do
fruit
I know
ones?
where?
Oh, I don't have any of those, sweetie. Not right now yet.
Where's my scroll of resurrection?
Your what?
My scroll of resurrection.
Don't
Do I
know.
still have that on me, or
in your
is
bank.
it in one of these? Okay, but it is here.
Yes.
I know where it is. I found it.
Think about it
Might
and
in
reach
case.
into the. Think about it and reach in.
Okay, right. I'll reach in, thinking about it. So I pull it out.
You feel a drawer when you stick your hand in there, and you put your you pull the drawer out and grab a scroll that's in there as you put your hand out, and that's exactly it.
Okay, good. All right. That's my in case of emergencies thing, because you never fucking know.
True.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find my pen here. No, keep talking though. You're all good.
Are we all in the same area?
Yeah, are we all at the pie place?
I'm assuming you guys were just following each other
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
These are good.
You know what I didn't look into?
What?
How are the
If I
pies?
had
Are the pies-
any more fancy arrows other than the ones I already have.
Oh. I don't know
we
if
closed
Ardorel's
up.
character is around here.
Well, sweetie, I just started making some pie, so if you wait till later, I can have some more for you.
Oh yeah, I had a blueberry smelling pie, an apple smelling pie, and a meat pie sitting in my fucking bag of holding for the longest time.
I
Okay.
don't know if they're any good anymore. 'Cause it's been fucking
Yeah,
a long
probably.
time
Well,
now.
yeah, probably not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to wonder where they are now.
So she's got blueberry, apple, meat, durian, and the blood pie.
Well,
Blood pie now.
Uriel
Shit's
was
pie
very
bread.
specific that those pies just smelled like blueberries
Okay.
and apples.
Yeah, he didn't say that they were actually blueberries and apple. You are right.
Okay. She doesn't have them right now, anyways.
Yeah, she's just getting started.
Just come on back, and I'll have something for you.
Sounds good.
What else did we have set up around here?
We have the clothing
Yep.
guy.
You have the forge upstairs.
True.
It says we have a workshop.
I want to check out the.
We do have that like archery range, but I don't want to test the bow there.
Why not?
I don't want to test this indoors.
You think it?
There's one place. What is it called? Corello's Crown Store and Workshop.
That's the clothing
Store-
person.
Ah,
The cloaks, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Wonder if
Thought
he.
that was.
We should get stop by and see him.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah, and then the thing in between was the church.
Yeah.
Oh, gentlemen, it's good to see you again.
Feels like it's been
Hey,
quite a
how
while.
Wait.
you doing?
Yes. I see you guys hung the Lathander piece over at the bar.
It's upstairs.
Oh, our agreement said in the bar,
Which sure.
according to our contract, of course.
Wait, that was not the same guy.
Yeah.
No,
So
you're
there was the
passing.
church in between.
You're passing by the church to get over there. You're being
Okay.
stopped by the church.
I thought
But
we
They
was
just
it in
left.
the bar or was it up? Was it on the second floor of the bar?
I made
Was where we had thought to put it.
uh
the
Technically-
agreement stated you had to put it in the bar.
It
I don't
didn't say
recall
it
that.
had to be within line of sight or anything. We just had to put it in the bar.
I have
you
it
guys
on.
hit it at the back of the bar last time you guys had spoken.
Thought we had like, yeah, that sounds right. It was just like we made it like as part of a clock or something.
I have it right here. Second floor, that same building. It's just upstairs. I'm pinging it if you can
Ah.
see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bam.
So these rooms, I think we had intended on like doing a
Renting them
rental.
out.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
for whatever.
Becoming a tavern and inn kind
True.
of thing.
So I do appreciate the first shrine, but the main shrine still needs to be at the bar.
That's fine. Oh, that's fine.
Yes,
Just make-
I think it got mixed up with the construction, but I will have another.
Well, no. So we
ethereal
agreed to put the
item.
symbol in the bar, but the shrine itself had to be there. We agreed to put the symbol in the bar, which we were gonna do as part of like make it a part of a clock up on the wall.
No,
That's
no.
what we were gonna
See,
do.
that a clock does not represent our.
Well, no,
Well,
it's the symbol, but like it's still a part of a clock because like we can't just like it's a tavern.
But
We can't
it
just put a
being
religious symbol up on the
it
bar.
being a clock though, I mean everybody would still be looking at the symbol of Lathander. Wouldn't you want
Yeah,
that?
it's gonna
It
everyone's
must.
gonna look at
It
it.
must properly stand out for those
You
Oh
mean
no,
like
it
right
will.
here?
are
It will.
who
It's gonna be the
who those
prominent part
that
of it. It's
seek
just
it must
it's going
see
to
it.
like it's going to have like like the timepieces like around it. So it'll be the center of it. It'll be the symbol, and it'll have like the time moving around it. So
No,
that like all time rotates around Lathander.
I
I
don't
looked at
like where this
I,
is
I
going.
looked at him,
But
and I promised him
since you
he'll
want to
love it
take
and
it
he'll
to
love it.
that,
That
since
he'll
you want
love
to
it.
take
Not
it to
persuade him.
that, could we maybe carve it into the, let's say, the bar trim?
No, we
I
already
don't
have
know
a
about
thing for the trim.
Is it? I mean, if
There's
we're just
a
gonna be in a
empty wall right here.
It's gonna be right where everyone can see it, and everyone's gonna look at it. Because when do you go to a bar and not look at the
Okay,
clock
show
every
me which
5
wall
minutes?
again. I'm just gonna go over here real quick to the bar so I can see.
Right, there's a empty wall right here.
Oh, right where people will sit and see right across from it. Okay.
Yeah,
As long as it's in a golden shape,
sure.
Gold, no
that way
problem.
it sticks
You mean-
out.
Oh yeah, no. It'll look at us and tell us that we do anything not very prominent.
You're wearing dark color.
But look,
And then like
you
I'll
changed
snap
the
my
bright
fingers
color.
and make the cloak light.
Oh,
Yes, I'm wearing the white cloak from now on, because all praise Ghaleon.
There's a goldish colored circle.
cool. Very well then. Just want to ensure that everything is proper with our contract, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's all been done, so I think
I know,
this.
but since everything's finally wrapping up, finally getting finished, I just want to make sure the details are correct.
Yeah, we had no plans for this area.
Or just
So, put it right there, boy. Thanks. Appreciate it. Well, praise Lathander. Thank you for your moment. Thanks for the moment. Thank you for your moment, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down here in the Lathander LB1 and open this door to the
Mhm.
south. Do I see the bunks in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Top and bottom bunks.
Hey, Ghaleon, you see this?
they're
Does it
triple
look?
bunks.
Does it look like they're being used?
Top, middle, and bottom.
Yeah, those are triples.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It
very,
says so.
very, militaristic.
So we got
But
some
does it
room
look
there.
like they're being used, or they have to be filled?
They have to be filled.
Okay, not a problem.
Yeah,
We have the gold to spend on soldiers.
I think it's better for us instead of us previous, so we can
What?
have the fun of it.
Yeah. Sure. That did make sense.
Yes.
It just took a moment.
And there's a basement that goes
Oh
to
yeah, the basement.
way over. That's the last far right of the map.
Oh yeah. Our 2 cellars and then the sewer access. Yeah.
We could have like entire quests in here. So those cellars are separate, but you just access them through the correct building. So if you, this is the Lathander.
Mostly separate, yes.
Yeah.
This
Oh, the
Oh yeah, the
sewer.
Strix ones is attached, but it's still blocked off from the rest of it.
Yeah. The only one with access to the sewer is our tavern.
Because we have a mysterious hole that we had made.
True.
To our benefit.
Wonder what chocolate chip's doing.
Good question.
Are we making our way over to the
Downtown.
Cape guy? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing.
And we got stopped by the Lathander guy.
Oh, right. Trayvon is the Cape guy.
Gentlemen, it has been a while. Come here. Mwah, mwah. Kisses you on each side of this cheek.
Everything's doing well?
Everything's doing fabulous here. Oh, you guys are wearing such old clothes. God, oh.
That's one of the reasons why we came to see you. We needed an update.
Update. You guys need a whole upgrade. Ugh.
Same thing.
This is so out of style.
I was thinking
God,
the
who
same
designed
thing.
these
Didn't
things?
you just give us these like 6 months ago?
I'll debate. It's 6 months ago is like an eternity now.
Yeah, all right.
So
They
last
were
season.
more.
Feels
They
like it.
were more prototypes then at the time.
True.
True.
So I love the flooring, the new walls. Look at my runway now.
Yeah, it's
It is not
nice.
just on the floor; it's lifted up now.
Much more elegant in here.
Those circles are little stools.
Mm-hmm. Ah, it is just to die for.
It seems to giving you a little more flair.
Oh, it is definitely going to attract more attention here, which I am okay with. So, what brings you gentlemen over?
I was hoping to upgrade this old thing here as a wave around my cape.
Not very flexible, is it? It has no poof.
I mean, it does its thing, but we could do better.
Come. Sit by the runway. Let's see here. What can we do? Well, would you like something lighter like this? And then there's somebody who starts walking through the runway with it looks like a silky almost cape, almost see-through.
Well, what options do we have here?
Well, we have that one, and then we have one that's a little more similar to that, just a little more thicker. And then we have a full-on, almost kingish type cloak.
Well, you know how I like to roll, so
I'm aware. I'm just
I'm
wondering,
very
is this more for to show off, more for to be combative, more for?
Like function.
I like combative, and I also like to be regal.
What about you, Artery? Okay, strong and silent.
No, sorry, I was struggling to unmute myself because I just got handed my cat. Um, honestly, I more need it for like resistances than anything else.
Combative.
So a little
Yeah.
more on the combative side. So not the long stuff. So we don't need a long cape. Just one long enough where it won't drag on the floor. We might have to go for a little more in the middle area so we can play with it. So I don't think we can go with the like more transparent stuff. It's more fashionable. Do you still want the same color schemes?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've managed to keep a good thing going with these color schemes.
Hmm.
Do you still want to go with the changeable colors from the colorful to the blackish and a
I
couple
don't.
shades of gray?
It all depends. Do we substitute that for a different thing?
Why did
Well,
we get that?
you know it's customizable accordingly. I'm presuming so nobody sees you in the night, or nobody knows your color schemes or
Oh,
recognizes
so
them
we
when
would
you
switch when we want to do something.
That was the
incognito mode, as it
that
were.
that was yeah, that was what we had.
Okay.
Now, what can we do here for you, sweetie? What is it that you're looking for? How about that? What is specifics that I can work off of? You want resistances to what exactly? Nothing?
These
Yeah, I think Ardorel's
Um,
having. I think the cloak already gives that I'm wearing
wait,
now.
hold on.
It says automatically lighten and darken based on time of day. Automatic feature can be controlled manually. Not seeing
Hold on,
anything
I
else.
was looking.
It also should have a resistance on there. I
Oh, I
forgot the
had a
cloak.
piercing. I had piercing damage. You guys
I
had
think I
what?
also
Fire.
had the piercing resist.
I had fire and then change color.
Yeah. O'Koss and I did the piercing resist and the change color. Because we were only able to do the two things. That's
Yep.
right.
I don't know
Okay.
what our options would be now for our two
Well,
things, or is there more than
I'm
two things?
assuming
we
you
can-
still want the color changing.
Yes.
Unless there's another
Did we? You know what?
option besides that,
We never use it.
we'd never do. So if there's another option besides the color changing, we can take two.
Well,
Then,
what type of resistances are you looking for?
well, I gotta keep the fire on there to still have the double fire resistance that I already have.
Hmm. What type
You,
of ways do we
Okas?
get attacked a lot of the time?
Um, I already have a helm of ice resist, so I don't need ice resist. I have a shield of fire resist, but nowadays I've mostly been using my bow, so my shield doesn't stay equipped. Um,
Is there a list somewhere we
that
can figure out?
I mean, there's acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, and
Is
thunder.
there a physical damage resistance? Say like towards
It has to be specific: slashing, blunting,
that
piercing.
Non-magical damage. That's a category.
Those are elements that are a little more harder to get. The harder the elements
Yeah,
are
so
to
there's
get, the longer it's going to take for me to make it.
I'd like an
acid, cold,
anti-poison
fire,
acid.
lightning, poison, or thunder.
The more specific, the less time it may take me to make it, as long as I can get the materials, of course. It just takes a little longer due to the fact that the process it must go through, of course.
so we can have two things on the cloak. You're saying,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Still just two things.
Now, unless you get rid of your color thingy, then you can have three.
How about
Oh,
this?
Because we got rid
Oh.
of the, so we could have 3
Okay.
if we didn't have the color.
That's very different. Okay. All right. Nobody shoots at me. Or if they do, I just don't get hit. Let's see. Poison. I want poison resistance.
Let's see here. Poison.
Um, acid resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I have fire on my shield, so like realistically, if we were facing something that was doing it, I could just make sure I was fighting with my shield and sword. That leaves lightning or thunder.
Or theoretically, you could take resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, and damaging. Have resistance to every physical damage type.
Yeah, but things tend to not deal physical damage to me. I
Yeah,
mostly get
true.
hit. I mostly get hit with like AoE spells. So I'm thinking. So that's why like I was like definitely acid, definitely poison. Um, and then it's either lightning or thunder. Because those are both big things in AoE spells. I wonder if it'd be easier to find just a ring of like lightning resist somewhere else.
I mean, as long as I take lightning and thunder, additionally, I'll have resistance to most damage types.
Yeah, I mean, I would have cold, fire, acid, lightning, poison, and I would just. You know what? There's not a lot of thunder damage spells. Um, and the ones that exist don't do a lot of damage. I have them.
You can take the resistance to psychic damage or force damage.
Ooh, shit, you're right. Huh? Is there something that would make me better at a wisdom saving throw?
Give them pluses. Is there?
Or
Sorry,
even advantage?
I don't have that.
Oh.
Just resistances now.
Hmm. Fuck it. Give me that lightning. I don't need to be lightning bolted, thanks. That spells bullshit.
What about you, Ghaleon? What gonna do?
I will take lightning. I will take psychic and force.
Keep in mind that this will take a little longer to get specialty stuff for that.
Okay.
And what about you, Oki?
I'm looking over a list I found here.
Actually, I changed my mind. It'll be acid, lightning, and psychic. Yeah.
I'll I'll go with acid, psychic. Necrotic.
It's a good choice.
Okay, I wrote that all into my ledger. I will go see what I can do about this stuff and check back with me in a couple months, okay?
Okay.
I won't be able to speed this up due to the specifics that were given.
Well, you realize money's no option.
Oh, I'm aware, sweetie. It just takes a while to get the ingredients I require for this.
How do you
And
like
then
your new apartment?
Oh, I am loving it. Take a look in here as he shows you what is it? The storage room and workshop looks like looks like a high-end
Mm-hmm.
store almost in there.
Mm-hmm.
The storage room where it just looks like everything's lit up.
Yeah. Well
Clothes are.
organized.
Oh yeah.
And this special warp thing, I think he had like a separate space in a different dimension or something, didn't he?
Oh, that's well, you should know all about that. You
Yeah.
want to study it for your little pocket thingy.
True. So that's all working?
Oh yes.
Nice.
Well, I have a lot of work to do. If there's anything else you gentlemen need, just go ahead and get me.
Sounds good.
No problem.
Turns around, walks away, goes into the back area. And now you guys are in the storefront.
So we've got more barracks down south with another entrance way down here to our passageway. Well, it's a really large hall. Which also connects to that the builder.
Any other place we want to visit in here?
You hear from across the door openings, Ragnar says out, "Food's ready."
Oh, in the tavern?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. At 19th level, I'll be able to take another feat.
So, yeah, 3 levels.
Yep. I was like looking through, trying to figure out like, I mean, I don't really use spell sniper, but
Can you change your feet when you level?
I mean that'd be up to Uriel, but we did alter the timeline, so who knows?
Yeah.
You have not leveled down.
Yeah, I think pretty much all of our upgrades are around us rather than us ourselves.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who knows? Whenever we next level, we might like integrate into the timeline enough that something could have changed in our abilities.
Because I lost my pack thing, so the weapon, so I didn't technically don't have the pack patron thing no more.
You still have a pack with him.
Page or the feats.
But I wonder what happened since we left him in a different timeline.
Oh, you'll find out. Ragnar sticks his head out again. Food's getting cold.
So let's go eat and then let's go figure out a course of action while we're fueled up.
Sure. Head over to the tavern.
As you
Huh?
head over to the tavern, the kids are running down the stairs, running to the tavern as well to eat. O'Koss, you're here. Where's Dad?
He's coming. I don't think his character is on the map.
I don't think so either. I thought he would have been on the map.
We were just poking around months ago, at least.
Give me one moment. There it is. Copy this one. Bam. The kids run up. Both of the kids run up and hug Ardorel.
Hey, kids.
Hey, we've been training.
Good. I believe you two will be very powerful one day.
Like one day I'll be able to beat you, Dad?
No. But still, very powerful.
Mhm.
The other kid runs up to Ghaleon. Ghaleon, look, I can make water.
Soon you'll be able to make a lot of water. Imagine what that'll do.
The other one walks up to O'Koss. O'Koss.
Yeah?
I need you to show me something really cool so I can beat my dad.
Sure. What do you mean? Like
So
a
I can show
spell?
him how strong I am.
I'll give him guidance, I guess.
All right, when the time comes, you show me.
Oh no, you do what you want, and I'll just help you.
As you guys are eating, Ghaleon, Ardorel's, what did we say? Girlfriend still?
Baby
Baby
mama?
mama?
Girlfriend,
Baby mama
baby mama.
walks down the stairs with Molly as Molly looks very preggo.
Oh. It's great to see you.
Oh, you're finally back. As she walks up to you, hugs you, and kisses you on the side.
Yeah, I'll return the favor.
She puts your hand right by her belly, so
Oh.
look, you can feel her.
Yeah.
You can feel the baby.
Did we talk about a name?
No, not yet. You went away for a while, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's
and
been a long time.
your baby mama walks up and goes, "Hey, at least O'Koss can raise his kids, huh?"
My character does that too. It starts busting up laughing.
Hmm.
O'Koss doesn't respond. I mean, not O'Koss, but Ardorel doesn't respond.
Yeah.
So as you guys all eat and enjoy your food, Rangar is just sitting there playing with the kids as they're eating and laughing with each other. All of a sudden, Molly starts to feel something.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. And she lets out a. You can see it. You can see in her face like she's uncomfortable, like discomfort.
No.
I look
Dude.
over and I see it's like, are you about to fart?
As you say that, a bunch of water, some water just comes right down.
Oh boy.
Baby time.
Oh, she pissed everywhere. God damn.
Kelly, do you not know how babies happen?
I think you got the wrong idea, Ghaleon.
O'Koss, it's time to go.
Yeah.
I'm standing up on the freaking bar chair, like, what the fuck?
I'll do what I can to help out.
Did we put an elevator in here? I thought we planned on that.
Are we doing it here?
Why not? Where else is going to be cleaner, safer, and have its own healer on hand?
True.
But I need somebody to help with the deliverance of the baby.
Where's the...
That's what O'Koss is for.
No, that's
He's the cleric.
your
He's definitely a
baby
cleric.
mama. I'm helping.
Also, yeah, Sahana can definitely help out. Also,
I will assist O'Koss in
yeah.
delivering his child.
Yeah, it's definitely O'Koss's job as the local cleric.
Yeah. I will cast...
I'm
Whose
imagining
job
he's
is
saying
it
I'm
to
not a
pick-
doctor.
Whose job is it to clean up all this piss on the floor?
It's not piss...
Ragnar's.
I'm off duty.
Okay, before anything else happens, I'd touch...
Ragnar runs up and picks her up. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Before anything else happens, I touch Molly's head and cast Death Ward on her.
Ooh, smart. Smart.
Bastard. All right.
All right. Upstairs.
In your room, O'Koss.
Yeah, it's the den.
The den? Ah,
Yeah.
there it is.
It's a nice room.
Not for long.
Yeah.
All right, so you carries her up to the
I mean, I can carry her.
den.
Yeah.
You already picked her up. He's just panicking, like,
Oh.
what do we do? What do we do?
Go upstairs.
He runs up. Where do we want her? Where do you want her?
On the
Bed?
bed. Yeah.
All right, she puts her on the bed. He puts her on the bed. And baby mama's looking at you like, what's next?
Didn't you do this before?
No, that's the.
I was in her position, not in this position.
Yeah, but you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Can I
what
do
did
a
you
skill
do?
here?
Medical, I think, don't you?
Okay. Yeah, I've got it. 21.
Oh, you start remembering your training. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
I need some towels. I need some warm water. Put something behind her head.
Mhm.
Get her properly elevated. You start running through your what you remember your procedures for giving birth.
Yeah. It's game
You know,
time.
you're remembering what you have to do. You're getting all in position, putting there.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys up there watching, or are you guys down at the bar?
Molly, do you want people
I'm
watching?
probably
her.
reasonably directing traffic of like humans down in the bar area
I'm
to
trying to.
keep them out of the way.
I'm trying to call freaking Harold and Kumar to come clean up the piss on the floor.
As you're calling out their names, Rangar just looks at you confused. You know they don't work here anymore, right?
Oh,
You know,
fuck.
that's probably a good thing. That's fine.
Well, who's working here right now? Somebody needs to clean this piss up.
Who's low man on the totem pole and make him clean the floors? Swab the decks.
I'll get Speedy on it.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I think we had a few
Speedy,
employees, right?
take care of it.
We
No
did.
problem.
And then
I
we
got
missed
it.
3 years.
I'll take care of it right now. All
And
taken care of.
Besides the turtle, I thought we had like ones we
Oh.
never
They're
said
probably
much
not here
about.
yet.
We had let me go find that spreadsheet again.
But that might all be different now, remember?
I'm saying at the time we had no, it's not there.
Rangar's up there to help you too, so you're giving him orders as he's getting some stuff as well
Okay.
that you're requesting. So as you're like right there, he's like holding the little. He's holding like one of those napkin things, trying to wipe the sweat off of your forehead.
All right.
Nurse Rangar.
So this death ward lasts 8 hours. I'm taking note of when I did it, and after that, I'm gonna do it a second time. Can I like hold a spell?
So what is it? A level 1 spell?
It's a level 3.
You still have another slot, right?
Yeah, I have two slots.
Okay. It's not concentration, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it'll be 16
runs
hours
out-
total
When he
of
runs
protection.
out, he's going to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So 16 hours of protection.
Okay, on her. Cool.
Yeah.
Said you could cast it 3 times, so technically that would be 24.
I
You
could.
had to.
Do have a level 5 and 6, a 7, and 8. So I could
This
use
is-
a higher.
Now, technically, he could keep it going as long as needed.
Yeah.
We before we left for 3 years, we had 2 servers, 5 bartenders, 5 cooks, 2 managers, and 1 assistant manager, who was Rangar.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And Rangar is the only one there now. Well, Rangar
Gee.
the cook.
Dang.
And then anybody else comes in later in the day.
Okay. At the moment, you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah. Just so you know, the turtle is the head chef.
Yeah. I think we.
So they're there early. Well, Rangar lives there.
Right.
All right, so it's baby time. So I need you to roll me another medical because you're gonna now get
Yeah.
Gotta
Just
extract
help
the
it.
baby.
Help it
make
come
sure
out.
things
Let me see if I can do anything else. Like improve this here. I don't know.
You give yourself guidance.
Is that possible?
what does guidance say here?
One willing creature, and you would be a willing creature.
Ability check? Yeah.
You can guidance yourself.
I will
Yeah,
guidance myself.
rules is written.
So I will touch my butt, I guess, and concentrate.
Spicy.
Yeah. And then do like a, in Naruto when they do the 2 fingers up to concentrate.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a 1d4.
See symbols.
So this will be added to my other roll, which was nice.
Oh, yeah.
So
18.
16.
18.
18. Yeah, I can count.
You're nervous.
Right.
No, you handle it actually very well. As the baby comes out, as it rotates the wrong way, you start to rotate it the right way,
Mm.
making sure it's a little more painful for her
Mm-hmm.
since
Because
she's
it's a Dragonborn half.
it's a half Dragonborn, so it's a little more painful for her.
Yeah.
But due to the fact that you have the death ward on her, she will not die.
Okay.
Yeah, things are never going to be the same for you in there, O'Koss.
But she did take a lot of damage
I'll do a healing spell once the baby's up.
from giving birth.
Mm. I'll use a regular heal. Well, do I have a
Use
lower?
one that has an extra stitch in it.
Almost to the point of making her faint.
Okay, I'll use a regular heal then. It's a level 6. 70 HP.
And she comes right back up again. As the final tail comes out.
Oh man.
And you realize it is a girl.
Nice. Molly, do you have any inspiration on a name?
Why don't you name him? I'm a little worn out right now.
Okay. I say Ryoko. How's that?
That works with me. As she's just tired out and laying on there on the bed, the baby mama walks up to you and asks you if you want her to clean the baby.
Sure. Does she start
You
licking it?
named her.
She
You
takes.
named her. How do you never remember names?
Oh,
What do you mean? What?
I had it. I'm scrolling through fucking stuff over here trying to find the name again.
Of who?
His baby mama.
I already
Oh.
said it earlier.
Yeah.
Sahana.
Oh,
Yes.
Sahana. All right. This is what happens when I have a bunch of notes over here. So she takes the baby over to the bathroom and starts cleaning her. As you're over there, like, whoo, Ranger, like that was good. That was good, doctor.
Yeah. I imagined it would be difficult considering the circumstances.
Now you guys are in the basement, right? Or downstairs at the tavern.
Yes.
So, O'Koss, you hear. You're the only one that hears the yell from the bathroom.
The bathroom. And Sahana, you good here?
You don't hear anything.
Oh, she took the baby in the bathroom?
Yes.
I'll go in there. What am I seeing?
The moment you step in there, you feel that you can't move anymore.
Time was they're gonna steal the baby.
O'Koss.
Sorry, who are you?
It's Kronos, remember?
I don't say anything.
I've come for our deal.
I just stare at him.
I have my disciple now. Don't worry, I will train her and raise her properly.
No.
You've already agreed to it.
It was me, not her.
No. I never said you.
Yeah, you
Don't
did.
pull that BS on me.
She is now the new disciple.
I cast anti-magic field if I'm able.
Can't move. Can't.
Let me see if it needs a... Oh, jeez, it's humongous.
Don't worry, it's just the main stuff on top.
Do I need to...
Verbal.
Yep. Whole bunch of verbal, somatic, and material.
So I couldn't move. Okay. All right. So I can't do it.
Like I told you, I'll train her properly.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I need a new disciple. Since
Why not wait until she's
you
old?
guys have altered everything.
Oh, we're downstairs.
Don't worry, O'Koss. You will see her again once she is ready. You showed me her true potential.
Let me VS is what is V?
So, V is verbal, S is somatic, which is like you move your hands and stuff.
Oh, I can't do that. Dang.
Ask him to let you hold her just once before he takes her.
Oh, I can't really take your
Well,
because you're not there.
I know.
me and Ardorel would know that an enemy's here as soon as they got here, because he would be with his never surprised, and I had that necklace on, which tells me if there's an enemy within my area.
Oh, you're on the first floor, right?
Yep.
It's a matter of would
Does
I.
it have a distance?
Don't worry, your friends downstairs won't know I'm here.
I'm very worried.
I'm not phased right now with your time.
You must be if you're taking her.
Oh, I just did it really quick.
Do I see her?
Yeah, you see him, and you see this odd shape around him. Almost like, looks like a bunch of hexal pixels all around him. But you can still make out his shape.
You're gonna pay for this.
Oh, relax. No harm will come to her. I'll see you soon.
On my, if I had a blade, yes, but I guess the mace will do.
You see the whole thing, hexal, collapse and disappear as you can now move again.
I start like flipping out.
You guys can hear this because he is throwing shit all over the place. From the first floor, you guys can hear
What
shit
the
being
fuck
tossed.
is going on? Okay, I mean, Ardorel, let's make her ready. I'm running up to the steps to freaking O'Koss's room.
Yeah. Let's go.
You guys enter the room as you see O'Koss slamming his fist into a mirror and some stuff's turned over.
And then I collapse.
How are you doing?
He took my child. Molly and I's child. And my child.
What are you talking about? Who?
You know who. Bruno.
Well, how would you let
Kronos.
him do that?
Why? How?
Weren't you the one getting like? Did he just like snatch him out of your arm when you was pulling him out of her freaking
Is Sahana?
wound?
What happened to Sahana?
Oh, she's knocked out in the bathroom.
Sahana took our child to clean her off, and she didn't say anything for a few minutes. I went in there, and I was
Definitely,
instantly immobile.
we definitely need to ward this place. We fucking definitely need to.
Yeah.
It's a wonder why you didn't think about this beforehand, and we would have had the wards up already.
Yes, put the blame on me. I deserve it.
No, Kronos deserves it.
Yeah. Well, We shouldn't tell Molly of this right yet. Is she asleep?
Molly's passed out right now.
I healed her for 70 damage.
Yeah, but she's still
Exhausted.
exhausted.
She just gave birth, bruh.
Yeah, but it's magic.
She has exhaustion right now.
You gotta resurrect or what is it?
Restoration.
Yeah, I'll do a lesser.
Lesser restoration, I don't think restores. That
Exhaustion.
you have to do a greater
Greater-
restoration.
I don't have the greater one equipped. And I also don't have diamond dust.
So do you guys handle the other person knocked out?
Yeah, I would have made sure she was okay.
Okay. Do you check on her?
Oh, yeah. There's your baby mama on the floor too. Apparently,
Does it look like she needs to be healed?
She took some damage.
Yeah, I'll do a cure wounds level 2. Let me-
Yeah, I don't,
Actually, no, I'll do a level 3.
I don't have any healing spells.
I
So
could
I
just
guess
do a free heal.
19. A what?
Free heal. I still have a free heal.
Oh, I already did it.
She slowly opens up her eyes. Oh my God, O'Koss.
Yes. Does she
Oh,
know
no.
Kronos?
She hasn't met him until now.
Oh,
Physically met him. You guys have spoken about it. Yeah.
okay. It's not your fault.
But
This
I had
he's been after us forever. He's extremely powerful.
Which may lead me to pull out the box and the item, the thing that absorbs stuff from items.
Do we still have those?
Yeah, that's kind of why I took this. If you're gonna be the god, you gotta, be a god technically.
True.
So to theoretically become a god, one would only have to absorb an item that had divine essence in it, and then just take that divine essence for themselves.
I'll do anything I need to do.
And theoretically, I could do that for the three of us, as long as we found the items required.
Yeah.
the room goes dark.
The pantheon of Drowned Reavers.
The room goes dark. Everyone freezes except for O'Koss.
Oh, jeez.
Again?
This flipping guy.
No, the room goes dark.
Okay. Can we see each other?
You don't see anybody now.
Okay.
So you'll do anything you say?
Who am I looking at?
You just hear this voice.
Who are you?
Me? Just someone who is curious as to what you're willing to do to get what you want.
Is he the only one who hears
Yes,
this?
he's the only
Okay.
one. You have a strange feeling, though.
Me?
No,
O'Koss?
Ghaleon.
Oh.
Feel something weird,
Mhm.
and
You don't know what it is yet, but you
And-
feel
but
something.
I can tell, but I can tell that he feels like he's talking to somebody. Can I see him?
It looks
can't
like
hear
he's.
what's going
It looks
on.
like he's in deep thought.
I said,
N-
I feel something weird going on. And I say, O'Koss Ardorel, do you feel that?
Ardorel does not.
But O'Koss
O'Koss
doesn't
does
respond.
not respond.
Something weird's going on.
So O'Koss, do you
What
want some help with your situation?
I need to find my child, protect her.
Child. Interesting. Maybe I can help you in the right direction.
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm just someone who's interested.
I've clearly had bad experiences with people that show up, lock me into something, and screw with me. So I'm
I won't do anything towards your daughter. No, 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 no. The deal will only be between you and me and no one else.
I don't hurt innocents.
I'm not asking you to hurt anyone.
Well, you're gonna have to show me what you can do before we go further.
Well, it all depends. What percentage of your soul do you wish to give?
What does that even mean?
How much of yourself are you willing to give up to find your daughter?
Give up?
Yes. You give me ownership. Your soul, you still have your physical
I don't think I
to
want to give
save
you.
your daughter from this evil man.
I think our team, our friendship can can withstand anything. I don't know if I need anyone that's gonna take and screw with our team.
Do you even know where he's at? Do you even know where your daughter's at? Do you think you can even get to where your daughter is? Hmm?
How about you tell me that, and then we'll see.
It all depends how much of a portion of your soul you wish to give.
And what does that do?
The higher the percentage, the more information I give you.
Yeah, but what do you get out of it?
That portion of your soul.
Does that mean I live a shorter amount of time?
No, you still get to live your life.
Not like you ain't been to hell before.
True. Well, I'm gonna pass for now, but if you got
Guess you
a,
don't want your daughter back.
that's not what I said. I just,
Sounds like what you said. When you're ready, you can try to summon me again.
yeah.
Good luck. As everything goes back to color again,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see everybody around you again. To you guys, it looks like he came out of a deep thought. Ghaleon, you felt something familiar in the room.
Ghaleon, Ghaleon, you there?
My bad. Frick it, I had the thing muted. I was snapping my fingers in front of your face, and I was like, "You there, O'Koss?"
Some type of entity contacted me,
I felt something
offering
weird,
offering.
but
It,
Ardorel said he didn't feel anything weird.
it was just to me.
I just felt something weird, but you saw something?
Yeah, an entity, and it
What
was
did he look like?
offering
Really
information.
vague.
What?
It's really vague.
I don't.
But he doesn't really know what it is, cause you know what I mean. Well, he actually seen him. You remember when he left my body? So if
He was just in
wasn't-
a dark room with something talking to him. He never saw anything.
okay, never saw anything.
Yeah, it was just a voice.
What was he? What did he say?
He said that he could potentially help us find Ryoko and deal with this Kronos, but at this point, why should I believe it? Every flippin' time these things come at us like that, it's not a good time, like Ardorel said.
Very true. We don't. I mean, we don't. I mean,
I keep thinking of Fast and Furious
he could
with
have.
family.
I mean, unless he could have got you to your daughter right now or brought her here right now.
Didn't sound like
And
it.
I mean, yeah, if he can't do that, then we're better off. I mean, finding the answers ourselves. Like I said, I
It
could
said,
potentially get us close to, godhood.
yeah,
We will start a church inside of here. To the Bronze Reavers.
all right.
I will start. We will hand out money throughout the town, make people start worshiping us. And I already have an item with godly essence in it already.
Do you know what it means by taking part of your soul?
Well, I've
Have you offered
found out. I've found out a bit about taking parts of the souls now. So, and
have you
I've
offered some
found
of
that.
yours to a creature?
Well, you remember the blade and everything before it got destroyed. I wouldn't offer my soul, but I'd offer, other. I raise my hand up and do the quote thing. Bad people's soul to
Like Kronos?
yeah, yeah. And well, it wasn't to Kronos. It was
No, I'm saying we could offer Kronos to this thing.
well, we could maybe potentially pit them against each other.
That's what I mean, kind of.
But what would the price be to do that? There's always a price. When I was dealing with the guy inside of my blade, there was always a price. There, and the bell always tolls when it's time to pay your price.
I see.
You know what I mean? Unless you can try to beat it. You saw I was delving and trying to become a god.
Yeah.
A god.
Hmm.
And by doing that, I no longer have the same contract. I don't have to sacrifice souls to him anymore, and I
I
still
see.
have all this power.
I see. It wasn't offering me power. It was just offering like information and
At the steep price to pay part of your soul for just
potentially,
information.
well, it's my daughter, but maybe helping us defeat him somehow.
Those probably cost you more than probably a chunk of your soul.
Yeah. I'll give a little bit of time depending on what Molly says, and if we can't get anywhere, I'll try to communicate with this thing again.
Or we could maybe try to talk to Val, who might have information on getting to different, dimensions and such.
True.
Because isn't Chronos supposed to be staying in a dimension that is out of time?
I don't know what we know about him.
No, that's what we do know. That he was staying in a place that is out of time.
Okay. Yeah.
So couldn't you potentially maybe scry or something for where his location or your daughter's location would be?
I'll do whatever it takes.
And then we would know the location.
Okay, so scrying is a particular creature you choose on the same plane of existence with you. Yeah.
Isn't there something else? I think there's something else.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you would have to look through spells.
Yeah.
So it's a level 5. Hmm. Anyways,
Couldn't you theoretically, when you plane shift, you can plane shift to a character that you know?
I don't know.
I don't
Want to
think
say.
so.
I assume we're going on a quest for this.
And this is pretty much where we're going to be leaving off tonight.
Yeah.